Hello.
Let's get started.
Back. Checking out what's going on in the garden. Central Florida, 90. This garden is about, I would say, 2 years old, 2 to 3 years old. Most of the work 2 years ago. Just showing you what's happening. It's not as messy as it could be because I did clean up a little. I have vetiver on the side of the house. It's good for stabilization since I'm on a hill. I have some papaya going back because it was taken out by the drought. So yeah, I had harvested what I could, and I see it's coming back from one of the lower stalks that was cut off. I have a fire bush over here. It's a wonderful pollinator plant, and the hummingbirds love it, and it's a native. So the hummingbirds love to go into these little spaces here with their beaks. I have American beautyberry, also a native, and as you can see, they're forming the berries. Those berries there, they'll be like this really rich purple color. They don't taste like anything, but the bush has other uses, and people do make jams out of it. Lots of Mexican sunflower, which has to be chopped down because it really gets unruly, and it's not directly up against the fence because I try to leave space, but I haven't been able to control it as much as I would want because I'm away. Underneath it, I have a butterscotch sapodilla. As you can see, I have a bay laurel back there somewhere, getting no sun. So I'm gonna take care of that next time I come. And on this little island, I have sunshine mimosa. You can see its little flower here, that little purple flower. That's from the sunshine mimosa, this is the plant here. And it's a ground cover, and it's nitrogen fixing. This is a mango rootstock, turpentine. I call the nursery that I got the plant from. I had 2 mangoes here, and they died down. And so after a freeze that we had a couple of years ago, and this is the actual rootstock that came up. So I'll graft onto that. I did attempt grafting onto it, but the graft didn't work. So I'm gonna try again. This is pigeon pea. So I like to keep this all over the yard. I have many more of this in the yard, but I'm gonna get some more because I just like the way it looks. I like the way it sways in the wind. I like the way the peas make this little noise, this little like I don't know, it's like the way they rub together makes a pleasant sound when the wind is blowing. And of course, it's functional for nitrogen, so it's great. This is a Campbell white zapote. Could be much bigger by now, but the Mexican sunflower is really shading it, but I did manage to get some of it back to allow it to get some sun. Alrighty, I'm gonna step back a little bit so you can see my Barbados cherry. There's some cherries here. Yay! Look at that. This one is starting to turn dark, so I'm definitely gonna harvest that one today. These probably need another day, but I might just take them because the birds love them. Yeah, there are more coming in. Yep. And all of these flowers will potentially be cherries, so that's wonderful. Alrighty, This is a Vietnamese pomegranate. This is the first year that it's fruiting. I haven't had fruit from it yet. I'm waiting for them to be all the way developed. Hopefully they stay on the tree and I get to enjoy one of them. Let's go in here. I have a peach tree to the left of me. It did make fruit, but by the time I got back from New York, guess what? They were all gone. So somebody enjoyed it, it wasn't me. This is a champagne loquat. Okay, the fruit on this is good, but I had fruit from a wild, large seedling loquat that was so delicious that it was just so much better than this fruit. And I'm thinking because this is still a baby, it may not be at its, you know, potential yet in terms of taste, but a lot of people really like this variety, so I got it. The loquat was decent though. It was edible. It just was tart and it wasn't as sweet as it could be. But it's getting sunburn here. The pigeon pea used to cover it more. Now the pigeon pea has died down. It's not getting the coverage that it needs, but it's gonna fight through. I believe that it's gonna do just fine. This is a red Suriname cherry here. That's an olive. I have lots of felugao. This is that Bryophyllum pinnatum. See? Yeah, it's looking good. I have a lemon drop mangosteen back here. Lots of Biden's alba that just takes over this yard. I don't fight it too much, but I do like pull it away as much as I can if it's obstructing anything. I have a nice moringa tree here, and actually I'm gonna take some of these moringa leaves because the way I like to eat this is straight from the tree, which is pretty strong but edible. But I just take this whole branch and then I let it dry on the countertop, and then I munch on it. Like, it just kind of tastes like kale chips. Just as it dries, I think you lose some of the what makes the flavor so strong and sometimes hard to eat, but raw. But you know what? I like it. I do like it. So I'm just gonna take some of these and make my so-called kale chips. Hold on. This should be good. So that's how I like to do moringa. Yeah, sometimes I take it, dry it, put it in smoothies, but for the most part, I just like to eat it straight from the tree. To me, the taste is not that offensive, but you know, I can't be eating it all day like that. This is a strawberry guava. I hope you can see it. This was a really tiny bush. I never thought it would make fruit, just like the Barbados cherry here. I never thought it would fruit because I had it in the ground for like 3 years and it was like super small. And then one year I just was consistent with fertilizing, and I don't know if that's what it was or it was just time, but they both fruit very heavily. I have some elderberry here, more pigeon pea back there. I have a lovely Redlands white sapote. This was very small when I got it, but it is doing amazing. It's doing amazing, and it's beautiful. Look how pretty that is. Look at the new leaves. So pretty. Of course, lots of Biden's alba. I think I'm gonna eventually, you know, make some tea and try to eat the leaves, as I've seen Backyard Farmer Pat. She had a video on that. I'm gonna try to do that and see if I could enjoy this Biden's apple since I have so much of it. This is a rose apple. So this I'm hoping will just fill out that whole area because it is a big tree. I may have to take out the white sapote if it gets too big, but I'm not sure yet. But for now, Let's see, these are 2 plums that need actually more chill hours. So that was a mistake that I made by purchasing them and not knowing. So what I will do is, I don't know if I could graft onto these, or I tried to take them out, but they are so hard to get out of the ground now. So I may just have to like sew it down to a stump. And they're not even that big, but I've even had like men come and try to take them out, and they've had difficulty. This is my African blue basil. Pollinators always cover this. You can see them now. Just enjoying this plant. It smells so great as you walk through the garden and just like take a piece and just rub through your fingers and just smell on it as you're enjoying the garden. I do the same with the lemongrass back there. These are avocado trees. It's 2 of them. They're about 2 feet apart, an ulala and a Brogdon. The Brogdon is the one with the big seed and the edible black peel. And the ulala is also the super Hass, if I am correct. And it's just the Hass that's more tolerant for this humid environment here in Florida. I have some longevity spinach in that pot that I'm hoping will just take over this whole area back here. That would be nice. Some wonderful katuk, high in protein, mulberries, everbearing, dwarf everbearing, Pakistani. I have a lemon zest mango here, bananas, different types. I haven't gotten any fruit, and those were one of the first things I put in here were bananas, and I've never gotten fruit. Sugar cane, I harvest all the time, delicious. I have all kind of stuff back there, so I'm not gonna go too deep here. This is a Pickering mango. We are gonna work on this one right here. But it's a wonderful tree that I got from Julie's in Florida, Central Florida. I think she's in a poplar. That's a gardenia, a Lipia alba back there. It is always overgrown. I'm always chopping at it, but it makes a beautifully relaxing tea. This is a kumquat, a Miwa kumquat, M-E-I-W-A. This tree is full of them right now. I have a June plum here that I thought was dead, but it started growing back from the base of the tree. I have a Wertz avocado back there, a fajoa, and just some, some plants back here. Just a chill area. Kind of get some shade. But that's it, guys. Not a lot to see, but just a little bit. I hope you enjoyed this quick tour, the garden that I come back to over and over again because it is so worth it to see things thrive, to learn patience. The lessons I learned in this garden are infinite. And I'm so very grateful. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care now.